Hello, my guest. 1 hours.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Cool.
How about Chris and Tin? Can you check your mic, please?
Okay.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. I'm Chris.
Chris, nice to
Hi.
meet you.
So we are gonna be live shortly. I hope you check the agenda that I emailed to you guys.
Hello.
Hi, Romy.
Hello.
I hope my internet is good. Oh my god. Am I good? Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Yeah.
Perfect.
Clearly, yes.
Okay. All right. Who else? Waiting for one. 1, 2, 3. Who else?
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Connecting.
Okay, I think NFTAA. Do you know Tin? If they're
That's me. Hello.
okay. So Scaffold Dot. We're waiting for them now.
Maybe can I somehow change my tag to put NFTAA here? Can you tell me how? Here is edit. Oh,
There you
nice.
go.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So it feels like we are lagging, but we will make it. Let's cross our fingers. Anyway, we are now live. So good evening from where I am today, and good afternoon and good morning to everyone. We will just continue talking. I believe it's just our video that are quite lagging, but I believe our voices are okay. Okay. So welcome and welcome back to our OpenGuild community members. Welcome to the first timers in our community call, and welcome back to everyone who has been joining us every other Friday night, at least in the Philippines and in Vietnam and in Southeast Asia. So I'm Pat. I am one of the lead in OpenGuild together with Tin and Chris. So let me just share my screen so we can officially start. Mhm. Can you all see my screen? Perfect. I believe you can. All right. Again, welcome and welcome back. First of all, of course, to everyone who are here for the first time, we are Open Guild, and we are an open community driven by Web3 to elevate builders on Polkadot. In OpenGuild, we do two main things. We do events, and we also have resources open for everyone. So for events, we are very active locally. Here, this is in Vietnam. So these are the photos from the recent Road to Sub-Zero uh, meetups and technical events, workshops. This is in the Philippines. So we have in Manila, Cebu, and Nueva Ecija. We also recently started doing our initiatives in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia. So supporting Road to Sub-Zero, we think it was the best way to start our initiatives there, as well as in Singapore, right? Of course, we have some friends in Bali also, or in Indonesia, but Indonesia is our next local community where we will do more initiatives more consistently, hopefully. So aside from those events, so for the events we do meetups, we are also initiating sponsorships for major conferences and maybe partnerships with other friends in local communities, but the other one would be the resources, right? So in our resources in OpenGuild, so we have these slides. We also have video playlists. This is We have two video playlists bootcamp. So we have for Polka VM and Polkadot SDK. We also have these two platforms that we recently launched. Our website is openguild.wtf. So for this one, builders resources, we have build.openguild.wtf. So this is the home for hackathon bounties, project ideas, tools to start, tips and tricks on hacking. And another one is learn.openguild.wtf. So this is the learning platform designed to help developers and curious minds understand the Polkadot ecosystem. So please check this out. And we would appreciate some feedback as well. If you see something that can be improved on, if you think this is very beneficial or very very helpful for you, it would be nice to know from outside our community. So please visit and let us know. So these are the two main initiatives of OpenGuild. We are doing a lot in Southeast Asia. Please join our Discord. Follow us on X to know more about Polkadot ecosystem. Or if you're also in Southeast Asia, feel free to contribute with us. For Polkadot, we will help you with the meetups. We will help you also with the resources that we have. Just join us and help connect with us. Okay, on to the next. Now we have Polkadot ecosystem updates. So our first would be from Token Terminal. According to Token Terminal, USDC supply on Polkadot Asset Hub is up to 259% in the past month. So we have now reached $250 million on Polkadot Asset Hub. As Parity said, this is all about being ready from day one. We build the foundation now, and then we launch fast later. So this is such a huge milestone, I believe, in the Polkadot ecosystem. Next, we have now the Wave 5 of PBAX. It's going to kick off in 3 days on November 10. For OpenGuild, we are very thankful to the PBA team or PBAX team for making it more affordable to our community members to access this 4-week online fundamentals course on blockchain and Polkadot. So we always support PBAX. We feel like this is the best way to start as well, in the more technical manner. But we thank PBA team and PBAX team, to be specific. Thank you so much. And recently, we also have .jobs. So .jobs now launched. Their website is .jobs.online. So they are saying this is the platform where you can find your dream job in the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. Please check their website .jobs.online. Next, Velocity Labs has finally chosen 5 teams for DeFi Builders Program's first cohort. So we want to congratulate Join, SignalSafe, WinCoins, Connie Finance, and Tidal X for making it to the top 5. If you are all curious about the DeFi Builders program of Velocity Labs, please check the website here. I put under the teams. So yeah, congratulations and good luck. And of course, lastly, we have Polkaport East. Polkadot was present in Hong Kong FinTech Week with the initiative of our friends from Hong Kong, from Polkaport East. This was supported, of course, of OpenGuild and Polka World. And we've been there in the Polkadot booth for 2 days. This is very recent, November 3rd and November 4th. So thank you so much for everyone who visited us in the Polkadot booth. And we hope to see you again the next more events in Asia or maybe next year in Consensus in Hong Kong. So yeah, again, congratulations to everyone. And for Open Guild, we are planning to kick off something. Please stand by or wait for our further announcement as we are just ironing out some more details. So we will be in multiple universities and partner with dev communities around Southeast Asia. And hopefully for everyone who are aspiring builders or developers, um, wait for our announcement and we might have something for you. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much. I think it's for you now, Tin.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you, Pat. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right, let me set the screen. Okay, so about the agenda for today, the community call, we're gonna have like three main part like about the ecosystem update, which like Pat already covered. I'm gonna go a bit about like the technical update related to the Polka VM and also the Polkadot SDK. Then we're gonna have the part two, the lightning talks, where we have like all of these for like amazing open source team right here, like Polkadot UIs, Polkadot UI, NFTAA, and then the Luno Kit, and also the Scaffold Dot, which I would love like, to learn more about like, the tools, and then I think that the audience also interested in that as well. So I think like each team like can have like around a 10 minute to showcase like your products, so to the community members to understand more about your products. Yeah, and then we're gonna have like part three. We're gonna ask like a few the Q&A questions to like all the special guest speaker. Yeah. Okay, so about the ecosystem update, aside from the what Pat already covered, we're gonna have like the Polkadot 2.0 upgrade gonna be launched soon on like Polkadot mainnet. And also the following that, we have the asset hub migration is recently live, where like you have a lot of like new features on directly on asset hubs, and say we have Hyperreach, like with less overage intense. We had one of the teams in also like OpenGuild ecosystem where they build the payments solutions on top of Hyperreach, and like they really love like to use this feature from Hyperreach. Well, it's help you to do Russian payment in a faster way and also easier. New source of like USDC liquidities. Okay, so related to like Polka VMs, so we have the Foundry and Polkadot is already updated, and also like a few features added to like Foundry Polkadot, like event chasings for like deep debuggings, or like full EVM backend support. We're gonna like move to the REVM, which we also have a few videos to cover about like the dual VM architectures of Polkadot soon. But currently, like not only about the Polka VM, but like we're gonna shift the focus on like to REVM, or like I can say the Rust EVM. Custom account in the Anvil, where like Foundry now like can support like multiple accounts configurations with like the Substrate account and also Ethereum account. And let's see, hard. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough for like the update, and we can go directly to the lightning talks. So the lightning talk format gonna like cover to the project introductions. So what you guys are currently building, then problem solution, like why you guys think it's matter for the Polkadot ecosystem, and feature showcase. Like it would be great if you can have like some live demo on like what the project is currently having, and how it can help like the builders, and also like the future roadmap of the project. So I think that we can start with the project number one, like Polkadot UI. I had a chance to like visit the website Polkadot UI, and I can say it's really great for like front-end teams to build with Polkadot. So Husni, do you want to talk a bit about the Polkadot UI?
Yeah, thank you, Tian, and thank you for the
Okay.
opportunity from OpenGuild.
So yeah. So I think I got to give the spotlight to you so that you can share more about the Polkadot UI. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just share my screen. I'm not really prepared for a live demo like hacking away, but we'll see together. Like the components are already interactable on the site itself. So I'm just gonna share screen right now. Yeah, so hi guys. My name is Husni. I'm one of the maintainers of Polkadot UI. Just a little bit of background. Polkadot UI has been funded by UX Bounty. So this is one of the bounty in the Polkadot ecosystem. I've made this for I think for the last 3 months with Niklas from PBA Buenos Aires. So we team up together. I actually joined like a little bit later. He did the first milestone. So he was actually doing a deep research, trying to make sure that we are not first reinventing the wheels. So we are actually trying to make use of the tools that's already out there, like most of the um, main tools that we are using are, for example, here we are powered by Papi and DDoT on the background. So we don't want to make the other contribution go to waste. So yeah, all of the components that you will see here, they are already compatible with Papi and DDoT, and they are not only for making things from scratch, but any project that has already been built with either Papi or DDoT, they can integrate. So yeah, you can integrate along the way when you have already a project running. So a small showcase for the Polkadot UI itself. You can just go directly to polkadot-ui.com. I think it's not shown here, but I'm just gonna share it on the link later. So yeah, once you go there, it will just give you a command that you can just use on any package manager that you like PNPM, Ban, Yarn. It's going to work. You can just go and click on the browsing and browse the component directly. We have currently around 11 components. So we have like one or two more components than we previously planned. And we believe that these components are the foundation tools for people who want to build app quickly. So, for example, you don't have to worry about like creating wallets again. You can just click on connect wallet. I'm not actually in the right profile, but you can just basically find a lot of components that will be useful. That's one with the wallet connect, and then you can, for example, like uh, find identities like easily. So it's very useful for you to create, for example, a swap or transfer um, form. So if you need to have this on your dApp, it's easy. Just one command away. Like you can just add here, for example, npx polkadot.ui add address dash input. It we also have some additional components like auxiliary components, like for example, the info of the account, something that's probably useful as well if you want to show a profile or like a portfolio page for your dApp. Give you balance display as well on different currencies against comparing to another tokens, for example, like showing the network indicator, so you can show to user whether they are already connected or not. Like another component that's probably useful for transactions, like swapping or sending tokens, transferring tokens. You can just put here, and then you can do like if your wallet is connected, then you can it will just read the available balance to be transferred minus the transaction fee, of course. And then you can also change the token. I'm just going to switch later on the correct development environment, because this one is not the correct one. But anyway, you get the idea. It's all of these components. They already have the not only the preview, but also like the UI preview, but also the code snippet. So you can see how easy it is to implement. So you just use the command. So with the CLI, and it's going to not install, but it's going to copy the code. So you will have a fine grain access, or fine grain control over the code that you have. So it's not going to be a black box npm package that is very hard to customize. We are using Satchian, so like many front-end developers should be familiar with this. It's very easy to customize. It's modular. It's very nice to work with Satchian basically. And along with the code snippet, you will also find a link to the docs. So if you somehow got lost on, okay, probably this is not that clear, then you can just click on the corresponding docs, and it's just open the docs for that component. Of course, it'll give you like for example, this amount input. It will give you like the usage, why this component exists, the features that it has, and how to install, the usage, like you have to connect wallet. I'm just going to find something that's not related with Wallet Connect, because now my wallet is locked on this tab. Let's say this one, address input. So it's going to help you, for example, this address input component, it will help you for looking up identity. So you can either search with string of the identity. Like for example, I think this one is on Pasio people. So we can see like my friend Niftesti or Niklas. We should be able to search for it. I think it's not connected, but anyway, yeah, it should work. I think it's a problem of internet. Like we can search the other component as well. We always give the same structure, so it's always consistent. So it's always a description, like introducing how about the component, why it exists, the features that uh, will help you to scaffold your dApp, how to install, how to actually make it work, like wrapping it with probably if it needs to fetch some data or to send some payload to the chain. Then you'll need to wrap it with something. Like for here, it's for querying. We are using Tanstack, and then you would be able to see its usage with the same preview code pair, like that you can actually interact with. And it will also give you some props, because we think it's also important, meaning that this is the minimal interface that we think are important. You can, of course, because because we are aiming to make it customizable, that then you can either extend or remove some props here. What else? I think this is like the general side of things. Like it's quite common to find this in many library UIs, like for example, probably with Wallet Connect, with Rainbow Kit. This is quite common. if you are if you want to start from the beginning, we also have the getting started section. So yeah, now we are just focusing on the docs itself. We try to give um, as clear explanation as possible for our library. So not only nice UIs, accessibility, great accessibility, and powerful features with the blockchain, but we also may want to make sure that it's actually usable and easy to integrate. Like everything is clear with the docs, because it doesn't make sense if you have a very powerful library or tool, but it's very hard to understand how it works or even how to use it. So yeah, you can just choose whether you're using DDoT or Puppy here, and then you can even choose to not use either one of them. Is already mentioned here with the steps. And again, this is still in beta for the docs and the library itself. So if you have any issue, if you found some bugs that you think should be reported, please click on the link on the bottom here, and we'll be happy to review them. We also have a section about about the CLI, about how it works. And also, if you're very curious about our approach, please feel free to have a look. And some of the major or main commands that the CLI have, for example, for starting a project with Polkadot UI using init, list, and help. And I think those are the three main commands. And why did I mention this? Because the CLI is actually helpful for our another killer feature that we have is that we also have a MCP or Model Context Protocol. So basically, for those of you who uh, doesn't know about MCP, basically MCP is like a way for agents or AI or anything that runs on an LLMs to understand your tools or your code base basically. So we create an interface for agents. For example, here one um, one use case already presented by us is being able to integrate this MCP server to Cursor IDE. So you can actually prompt your cursor agent to using natural language. For example, on your cursor agent window, you can just ask them like create a project from Polkadot UI, and then it will instinctively read to the MCP server once you've connected the server, of course, to cursor to call the init command, because that's the command for you to use without you need to know that you need to run that command. So it's going to run the init command by itself. So the agent will run it by itself, and then it will, it will do all of the things that's needed for you to have your Polkadot UI project. Um, yeah, it's pretty easy. I don't think I need to. Well, actually, I have a demo I made by myself. So I think it's 5 minutes. So I hope. How do I do this? Wait, I'm just gonna switch for a moment. Just gonna make it quick. I think I'm just gonna skip some parts. Like I already have like on the left the cursor IDE, and I don't know if it's something that you can see. Mhm. Yeah, so I'm trying to prompt here, but if it's not visible, I just actually not list, but I'm listing the components available in Polkadot UI, but by using agents, and the agents read through the MCP, like communicate with the MCP, and the MCP provide the command to be able to do so. So all you need to do is to understand English, and then you'll be able to communicate, or your agent, you will be able to interact with the library itself. So yeah, it will list all of the components that are ready on Polkadot UI. Then I ask to add wallet select component, and asking to remove, well, this is unrelated to the MCP, but I asked to remove the boilerplate from the Next.js code base, and it will create a to-do list. And at the end on the right, I think I will open the local server for the web page.
Hello, Husni.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, I think like this to like the time constraint of like the community call. So I have
yeah,
to
yeah.
like
Okay, okay.
interrupt. But yeah, like overall, I think like the demos look really great. Yeah, I had a chance
Mm,
to take a look at like Polkadot UI a few months ago, and I
okay.
really like the ideas where like you abstract away the complexities of building
Mm,
the UI component in Polkadot. And I think that nowadays, like with AI everywhere, even like I cannot like code without like cursor every day. So I think like having like the MCP server is really meaningful. And
yeah,
I also love the idea where like you build on top of like Source CDN. And
mm,
I think that that's already like a primitive library for the most of the UI component libraries nowadays. So yeah, like again,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you. Sorry
demos.
for taking too much time. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's okay.
gonna
That's okay. Yeah,
stop my
we would love
stream.
like to see
Yeah,
more features in the future as well. And yeah, thank you for the demo. So I think
cool.
like
Thank you.
next we can go to LunoKit. Yeah, LunoKit is to me is a new tool. I learned about LunoKit in the group chat with D Dot or something. So hi Chris, like do you want? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to share a bit about like LunoKit? Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Sorry. Oh, hello. Hi everyone. Before I want to say my English is not good enough, so I might need a moment to think sometimes. But I'm really excited to share this with you. Let me tell you about Luna Kids. It's our mine. It's my open source product at Luna Lab, and we are really excited about what it does for the Polkadot ecosystem. So basically, we built this Web3 account connection infra that makes life much so easier for developers. You know how connecting wallets and managing account can be really hard. Well, we take care of all that difficult stuff. What we do is put everything together about wallet connection, wallet connection state management, and chain switching, session recovery, all of it. Okay, I will show the demo. So you can this component. This this is button connect to wallet, and you just clicked. You will say our connect wallet models. You can select a wallet like Polkadot.js. Yeah, that is successful. And we have account detail models, and you can switch network like Kusama and whale sites. Okay. The switch account. Yeah. So we give you a lot of ready-to-use UI components and multi-chain account support. And now we build this with React and TypeScript. And here's the cool part: we give we give developers over 20 different hooks. Those do everything from managing account states to switching chain, control connections, or getting on-chain data. And yes, we have caching built in. So developers can just focus on building their actual product while we handle all the wallet and account stuff. So yeah, that's Lunakit. We are basically making Polkadot developer easier by handle all their hard wallet stuff, so developer can focus on what really matters: building great apps. And we have received funding from the Web3 grant, and some DAPP teams have already started using LunaKit in a production environment. Okay, so that's all.
Yeah, thank you. So as I understand, like it's a way for like any developers to integrate the wallet into their website, with like all the kind of like functionalities like manage the asset, switch the account with Explorer, similar to like the way the Wallet Connect worked. Am I right?
Yeah, yes, that's right.
And in the future roadmap of the product, do you plan like to do something like embedded wallet, or like what is specifically in like the plan of the team right now? Sorry, hey Chris.
Hi.
Yeah, I think you were muted.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can you repeat it, this? That?
Sorry, can you say again? Um, can you hear me, Chris? Okay, yeah, I think like maybe he's have like some connection issues.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm asking like what's the plan of LunaKit in like the short term futures? Like what's the plan on the roadmap right now? Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we're having some issues here. Maybe like let me like continue to like the next like speaker, and then we can like come back to the Q&A question later. So we have like NFTAA. So yeah, you like I think like NFTAA is a completely new team to me. And I just like checked the website NFTAA, and what I learned about it is not like for UI, it's more like for subtrade, right? Romy, your name is Romy, right?
Yeah, hello. Good morning. Yeah, my name is Romy. Happy to be here. Yeah, exactly. Like this project is like a little bit new. It was like finished a couple of weeks ago. What is fair to say is that this project was like supported by Web3 Foundations. Thanks for this support. And yeah, it's a little bit more abstract. So what's going on is like a feature to Polkadot SDK, like to a core protocol extension or feature. So we are adding a new functionality. For technical people, what's going on? It is a like a runtime substrate palette. So you can add it to your node and use the functionality. And what's going on is that we are turning NFTs into like accounts. And what is the advantage is that in case that NFT has an address and can act as a wallet, you have something what is like transferable account. We have an article about this, and maybe let me show my screen.
Yeah,
What
for sure.
slide?
Yeah. So would love
And
to
I
learn about that as well.
can, yeah. Give me a second. Okay. Can you hopefully you can see our website right now. So yeah, you can read more at nftaa.xyz. So we have a lot of documentation here and stuff around. So NFTAA is short for NFT as an account. What, as I say, we are adding like address to NFTs, and then you can act through this address like with the normal wallet. And what is advantage is that this wallet is like transferable. So in case that NFT change the owner, the whole wallet has a new owner. So by transferring one NFT, you can transfer the all assets that are holding by this account. Like there is something what you can go a little bit later and read. And what I want to show you that, yeah, so we have, we finished the palette implementation. So you can go over the documentation and check it. Here's the link. Another thing is that you can like watch our videos. One is from our DevNet, what we are running, but sometimes is it not working because we are still like continue developing on it. So it's not always up. And then here's tutorial how to run it on your local host by the Docker containers if you want. And here is link for like article what I was mentioning when we are like explaining some stuff around Web3 accounts and this transferability and what we see as a problem and how we solve it. So we'll be happy if you will go and read. And then all this project is completely open source, so you can go and check our repositories. And the Polkadot SDK palette is not only thing what we built. We have integration for Polkadot marketplace. So we forked Polkadot and bring front end for our functionality. So if you go to coda.nftaa.xyz and you will change your network here to Substrate, what will connect you to our DevNet, then here you will see like this new button, what is like a proxy. And right now I don't have anything here. But if you will go through basic Coda NFT minting process, at one point you can mark NFT as NFTAA, and then here in this interface you will be able to run proxy calls in name of the NFT. Like the calls will be executed by the NFTAA wallet, so you can try and play with it. So hopefully this makes sense for you. So like TLDR, what should I recommend you? To visit our website, read our stuff here to get a little bit context, because this concept is totally new and unique. And then watch one of our videos, maybe this localhost one, and try to run our Docker images on your machine and play with it, and we will be happy for some feedback. And yeah, I think that's all from my side for now. So if you have any questions, we can do some discussion. I cannot hear you right now for some reason.
Sorry, yeah, my mic was off. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't checked the implementation of the pilot yet. I'm gonna check it after the call. So like if from my understanding, the NFTAA is like merging the logic of the account, of the pilot account and the pilot NFT together, and then like your NFTs now like can hold tokens and transfer. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. If you mint NFT through our wallet, because for now we are not supporting back compatibility. So if you mint NFT through our wallet, this NFT will have address like a basic wallet, and you can act through this new address like as a basic wallet. So this address can hold assets, hold NFTs, and what is like as some special use case, what you can do, you can stake to the consensus protocol. You can stake through this wallet, and these stake dots will be still be like not like they will be locked, of course, but you will still be able to change the owner of the wallet, so you can like transfer the ownership of these locked assets. So that's a little bit interesting because all of us know about 28 days unbounding queue, what is like sometimes not good for some reason because your assets are like a little bit illiquid. So this is one of the solutions, of course. So yeah, does it make sense more for you right now?
Yeah, I think it makes sense. So like one of the use cases I can think of, I don't know if I understand it correctly, but like in the RPG games where you have like each characters at the NFTs, but like each character here they also like have some kind of identity where they can hold like the in-game asset, and they do like any kind of actions to like the identity of the NFTs. Am I correct, or like what's
Yeah,
the
of course.
specific use? Yeah,
Yeah, of course, this is possible. Like if your character will be represented as this NFTAA, then your character can like hold another assets. You can act with these assets through your character, through your NFTAA, and maybe if this is the point of the gameplay, if you can like sell your character, you can by one transfer change ownership of this one entity, the NFTAA. The whole bunch of assets will be changed the owner. So gaming is something when this can be really useful. And but DeFi is another use case too, because
I see.
maybe another thing is that you can build something like portfolios when like the NFT AA will be like set of some special assets, maybe I don't know, real world assets like real estate or whatever, and these NFT AAs can act as a portfolios, so they will hold another assets and you can transfer everything by single transaction.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Still, it needs
it
to
is
come
like
to
totally
the idea.
new. It is totally new, so like we are really happy to see some ideas from community, and
Yeah,
yeah.
great. And yeah, so and like while you're here, so like you mentioned that like you got a support from like Web2 foundations. Like did you get a like Web2 foundation grant or something?
Yeah, exactly. This project was part of Web3 Foundation grant program, and like we finished the last delivery a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And like how was your experience applying for the grant? Like what's the preparations and what's the process? Yeah, based on your experience.
Yeah, the process was like really smooth and useful. Like you can submit the proposal and you are like getting feedback and reviews. By the way, in our proposal there was a really big discussion about a lot of things, and we get a lot of nice points as a feedback from the reviewers, what help us in the project like later. Some of them was related to security, some of them was related to like use cases. So it was really useful. So like the process is like very like comfortable or smooth or how to say it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if someone is like thinking about it, like you definitely should apply.
Yeah, so as like we have like the Polkadot builder party is currently running, and the deadline is gonna be coming soon. So I think that after the hackathon, there are definitely like a lot of builders who interested in like contributing to Polkadot more, keep growing their product, and then applying for the rent. So like, what's your experience? What's your like um advices for like all these builders, or for like all these builders on like the process of applying for the rent? Yeah.
I think like hackathon project is definitely a good start to go something to this, because during the hackathon I have experience with many of hackathons,
Yeah.
maybe not many, but some of them. After the hackathon, like you have a really more clear idea about what your project is about, because you get a really intensive experience and deep diving to the problematic and stuff what you are trying to solve. And maybe you probably have something like a prototype or MVP in your hands. So it's definitely a good idea then to start working on the proposal, submit it, get some feedback, and I think it's like really possible that you will be supported and you will be able to continue on building your project.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and I think that that's already like a demo for like NFTAA, and we definitely gonna see you soon in like futures community call as well. Yeah, I think it's already products. So yeah,
Yeah.
and I keep building,
Uh,
and I would love to see like all the milestone deliver. Yeah.
I will be happy to join again next time. And one more thing, we are looking for some parachain teams who will be like interesting to integrate this feature to their parachain, to their nodes. So I think this is a good space to look for some opportunities like this. So yeah, this is last thing for me.
Yeah, I think like, the fact that like right now like building a parachain is not hard. Not that hard in terms of like DevOps, because like you have the PDBs, and yeah, you have like PDBs and also like, a lot of tools where the builders can just launch a chain in a minute. So I think definitely that there's gonna be more demand on like using applying like the palette onto their runtimes. Um, yeah, so that's right. Okay, yeah, thank you, Rosmi. Yeah,
Thank you too.
and also like Husni, I asked like Rosmi about the Web2 Foundation brand, and I remember you mentioned that like Polkadot UI is under the UX party, which is like a completely different branch of like rent funding. So like, do you want to like, share a bit about your experience of like applying for like the UX party? Yeah.
Yeah. So my contribution or my my how I get involved with the Polkadot UI is rather unconventional, I would say, because the project itself has already started. So Niklas, the main contributor himself, has already started the first milestone, which is the basically the research, making sure that we take into account everything that we need, like what we need to address, the technology stack that we need to use, and but then if I want to give you an answer how to be involved with this project, it means that you need to also be present on the community itself. Like I've been in this space for almost 5 years now, building on different ecosystem teams. And after I graduated PBA 6 in Lucerne, I follow a lot of people related to Polkadot on X, and I think Niklas found me because I filled a form that is published by Tommy or Alice and Bob,
Yeah.
which is actually like an open source. Like he's not, I think he's not paid to do that. Like he just asked like if you want to get hired in Polkadot ecosystem, just fill this form, and then I'm going to make this public so everyone can basically crowdsource it. And I think Nicholas found my name from there, and then we start. talking. I actually went to Web3 Summit and I met him in person before we start building, which is very cool. And yeah, so once you get, you need to start to be present in the community. Like I think joining OpenGuild is one of the main step. I think it will take you far from there, and then you're going to. I think it will increase your luck. And then if you're already an open sourcer, then somebody will notice you, and you either your idea will be will be noticed by someone else, and then you'll get grant, or you apply it yourself, actively, or someone would reach out to you and then ask to collaborate with you.
Yeah, that's a great advice. Yeah, thank you. Seem like you're very dedicated with Polkadot UI. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I think that that's also a wrap up for like today community call as well. Really thank you for like all you guys to be present here and then I share about your products. And we would love like to see more like open source project delivers after the hackathon and also like in the future hackathons. And thank you. Yeah,
Thanks
Thank you.
everyone. Bye.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.